like Ole Miss. Not so much when you get up like Kentucky and Florida are the outlier schools, right? That one is ripped into left field, and that's going to have them on the run. One run in for Athens Elite. Here comes another run. They're going to make it 3. Yep. Wentworth's on his way to third base, and he's got himself a bases-clearing triple as he holds on to the bag. And, man, Athens Elite coming out swinging here in the first.
Absolutely taking advantage of some free bases and, a little bit of sloppy defense here from the USA Scout guys. And, was able to stay on that pitch and drive it all the way to the left center field wall. And, always good when you get a bases clearing triple.
Let's talk player of the game real quick while we've got a moment. And Athens Elite ends up with 9 runs on 5 hits, 2 bases clearing triples. And when you start looking at those 2 triples for Carson Miller and for Charlie Wentworth, made it really difficult in trying to figure out how we were going to get this thing sorted out and player of the game.
Yeah, well, I think the tie goes to Wentworth. When you go 1 for 1, it was that big triple. He also walked, and I believe he reached on error was the other. He's also responsible for 5 runs. So he got the 3 RBIs. He scored the 2 runs himself as well. So it obviously this whole team stepped up. But those 2 guys really capitalized in those big moments. We talked about you can get as many base runners as you want, but you got to be clinical. And that's exactly what those 2 did. And big shout out to Wentworth for how he played in the game.
Yeah, Charlie Wentworth is player of the game. The Monsignor Donovan Catholic 2028 had the first of 2 bases clearing triples for Athens Elite as they won 9-4.
What's up, everyone? Symone Stanley here at LakePoint Sports, and we just wrapped up our game of the week. It was Athens with a 9-4 win over USA Scout, and it was Charlie Wentworth who is our player of the game, class of 2028 right fielder. Charlie, how are you feeling after that win?
Pretty good. It was a great win. It was nice. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun when we played good. We had good at bats. We fielded the ball when we need to and hit when we need to. We were very clutch.
And you were clutch as well. Bases loaded. You had a
3-run triple. Yeah.
Let the people know. Got to get it right. 3-run triple. What was going through your mind when the bases were loaded and you were up at bat?
I was just trying to make contact and kind of hit the other way into the gap, or just get on the ground, hit hard on the ground.
So the team exploded in the first inning, 5-run first inning. How were the bats so active early in this game?
We were just having good hits when we needed to. We were clutch. We took pitches that we needed to take. We hit the pitches that were like down the middle. We took advantage of good pitches. I mean, it was just a good offensive game.
And it never let up. How were y'all able to keep that momentum going in this early morning one?
We just kept having good at-bats, kept taking bad pitches, hit the good pitches, and that was basically the moral of the story. I mean, we just took good pitches. We took bad pitches and we hit the pitches that we needed to hit when we needed to hit them.
And y'all had to battle through a little weather. It was raining steadily throughout your game.
Yeah.
How does that, shift the approach?
I mean, it was like we just got to slide a little bit differently. I mean, it was just a little colder. I mean, we had to stay warm, make sure we were still swinging, getting loose. That was the main thing with the rain, how we dealt with the weather.
And y'all have a game right after this one. How do you carry that momentum over to game 2?
Just keep doing the same thing. Keep having good at-bats, taking bad pitches, hitting those good pitches, and hitting with runners in scoring position.